Good morning once again. This is part two of our retirement home here in Tabogan, Philippines. If you haven't seen part one, go back, and it's the very first video I made. This is going to be a video that's going to show the progression, part two of probably 3 videos. The next video will be it completed. So this is the house here, and this is the last video was on March 26th, I believe. And there's been a lot of progression. There's been some painting going on. We've got the second floor almost finished. We've got people coming in and out to evaluate, what's the next step, and getting people in and out and getting the work done. So you can see here the second floor, which I wasn't able to showcase much before because there was a blockage, so going up the stairs. So we're going to go up there and we can see the progress for that. So we're going to walk through here. The bottom floor and the porch. We're going to go inside here in just a little bit, but I want to do a walk around. We just recently put this canopy or awning, you might call it, right here because we're going to put this seating area up here. We'll be able to sit there and have coffee on the porch in the morning without the sun blaring in on us, because the sun actually rises exactly behind me. So the great part about where we're building at is the in-laws and the family are right next door most of the time. Here's a hut that's next door. There's some family there, my sister-in-law and my nephew. And this is the view here from the side. This is the in-laws house right here. You can see it's 5 feet. This is the definition of close family. So it's great. The in-laws are here and we can keep an eye on them and they can keep an eye on us. This side of the house has not been completed yet. We've got some nice reflective tint on the windows because it gets so hot here. You're getting the down and dirty view. There's no dog and pony show here. This is the family. There's my father-in-law, Tatai, and my sister-in-law, Lita, and my mother-in-law, and my asawa over there. They're cooking some utan. Is that what you made?
Yeah.
They're making some utan. I'll show you this here, and then we'll get back to the house. And some fish. Yep. So this is the back of the house here. There's still a lot going on, and more progress is happening each day. But this is the day off for the workers. It's Sunday, so they get the day off, of course. You can see the scaffolding here. Again, as I had mentioned in the other video, this is all done old school. Good quality, but it's all done old school. And there's a lot of opportunity out here, but this is the least of my worries at this point in this area. This is where they're working, and we've been living on the bottom floor for the time being. I'm going to walk around a little bit more, and then we're going to go inside. You can see the second floor there, where the third bedroom is. It's 3 bedrooms. Here's the bathroom window. We'll go in there in just a minute and see. You notice, as I had mentioned, everything is old school, right? I mean, no fancy machinery, no big tractors coming in or nothing like that. This is all done. I mean, I saw that this tree right here was cut down with a machete a month and a half ago. I watched them do it. They're out here sifting the dirt, making the concrete. They're using pails and rope, and they're going up from the top and going down and excuse me, and making the cement, moving stuff around all by hand. It's all by hand. So now let's get ready to go inside. And again, we're going to have opportunity out here in the front here after the house is completed. So. And again, there's no dog and pony show here. This is actually what it looks like as we're trying to slowly get it finished. We're living on the bottom floor, and there's still a few things that need to be done here. But for the most part, it's livable. Here's our washer and dryer combo. We are not going to keep it outside. It's just not working right now. We're not using it. We're going to move it outside, probably off to the back. I'll show you one of the bedrooms. This is the bedroom that we've been staying in. This is not our bedroom officially, but this is where we've been staying. Got a nice AC unit in here. The room, I believe, is 12 feet by 12 feet. And then again, we just got back on a one-way ticket, so we're not going anywhere after this. We're actually staying here now permanently, but we're still kind of unpacking stuff. But so here's bedroom number 1 that we've been using. What I really like about this is it's all one room, right? So There's the bathroom, there's the living room, here's the kitchen. There's the kitchen, which is new. I'll get to that in a minute. We're going to probably put a pantry here, but we have a table there. We may end up getting another table and repositioning it, not there, but right now it works for us. I've got some of my vlogging equipment out and remnants of breakfast. Here's the other room that we're probably going to just convert it to a guest room. There's the Filipino and American flag blended together. We had to take it down because the terrace is almost, it just wasn't having the room for it. But we have a bunk bed in here already set up. There's my bike, and of course there's our luggage because we just got back a few days ago. Refrigerator. So this is kind of our makeshift, not really makeshift, it was makeshift before, kitchen. We got to put another layer of paint down here, but you can see we were going to get an actual stove and oven. But the odd thing in the Philippines is gas stoves are what is popular, not oven stoves. You can find oven stoves, but usually it's 4 burners and 3 are gas and 1 is oven. But we just kind of decided, you know what, let's try and save some room. And so we spent $60 in pesos. We spent about $60 and bought that stovetop burner, and it works just fine. So we're still kind of moving in a little bit. This is our bathroom. It's got a little tabo area here, and it's a flushable toilet, a normal westernized toilet. But this is where you take your shower, pretty much kind of right where the drain is. There's a tabo, which is a bucket and a scooper. If you don't know what that is, look that up on YouTube, T-A-B-O. And there's a shower head, right? And this is that back of that bathroom window that we were talking about. Okay, so there's cleaning supplies. There's a stool for you to sit down when you bathe yourself, if you decide to do it that way, if you don't want to use the actual shower head itself. I love it. It's very simple. And you know, the one thing that you have to get used to here is most houses, you can have them installed, but generally you don't have a hot water heater. So you just have to get used to lukewarm water. And it's lukewarm because it's so hot here. It's actually kind of nice. You can take your clothes and you don't even really need a dryer for your clothes, because you can just set them outside and they'll be dry in 30 seconds flat almost. So here's our living room right now. We just purchased this when we were here a couple of months ago. Just it's a sofa and a love seat. TV. Here's the ceilings. Really like what my brother-in-law, the construction supervisor, did here with these recessed ceilings. And it looks like they took standard vinyl flooring, laminate vinyl flooring, and they used it up here for the ceiling, and I really love it. I do. It's really nice. And we're going to be able to go upstairs now. We were not able to go upstairs before because it was blocked off and there was no steps. Again, we're not living up here, so it's very, very dusty. The workers are going up and down the stairs with tools and things like that. So let's go upstairs and take a look and see what the master bedroom will look like. I have to be careful here. So go up one flight of stairs. Okay. So let me show you where we were. There's the stairs that we just came up. And as you come up the stairs and you turn and you're facing this way, you have an option to go to the left or the right. So let's go to the left. This is where the bedroom will be, the master bedroom. We're going to have an AC unit right above that window. You can see the socket for it there. It's going to be a small room. Technically, it's the same size of the other 2 rooms, but the CR, or the comfort room, they call it a CR here for comfort room or bathroom. That's not going to be a shower. It's just going to be a toilet and a sink. That's going to take up a good portion, probably it looks like a quarter of the room. But this is going to be just fine for a queen-size bed or a chest of drawers or any kind of storage facility or storage things that we want to use for our clothes. So I'm going to back out. So if you don't go to the left, to this room, you've got this little area right here. And we're going to probably put a couch, maybe a little sofa or chair there. And we may put a TV here. We may put some bookcases. We're not sure. But so when you come up the stairs, if you go to the left, you go to the master bedroom. There's the pandesal man. Pandesal is a bread that they sell here, and he just drives up and down the street selling pandesal. It's a great bread. So if you turn right, you'll walk through this little area here. There's going to be a glass, they call it a steady window, just a plain window. It's not going to open or close, but there'll be a window right there. And here is going to be a sliding glass door. So we're going to step out where the sliding glass door will be. And I know this kind of is, I don't want to say eyesore, but it's something that we're working on. We're not quite sure what our vision is for the front here, but we'll see what's up. So this is the view from the terrace. There's that awning that we saw that covers up where we're going to sit in the morning if we decide to sit downstairs. And there's that hut. There's the store right across the street. And there's our alarm clock, the rooster. So I'll show you here. This is the terrace. Let me scoot back just a little bit. This is going to be my favorite part. Slide this open in the morning. Come out here with a chair in front of the window, 2 chairs. Come out here and just have some coffee. Just relax. The terrace wraps around the front we were just at, and then the side of the house. You can see there's the water tank. So whenever I say that the water is lukewarm, it's not cold. It's never cold, trust me. That right there will, that holds our water, but also it gives it an opportunity for the sun to warm it up. So that's part of the thing to get used to in the Philippines, is not having a hot water heater. We could have got one, just decided not to. We're just going to do it the normal way, the native way. So again, here's the terrace. There's our multi-cab, and it's tough to see, but let's see if I can figure out how to zoom in here. Might be tough to see, but it doesn't zoom in that much. But over there is the ocean. I can see the water from here, from the camera. It's tough to see. There's a drop off about right here. There's a stairs that go down, and there's the ocean. And then an 8-minute walk that way. A slow 8-minute walk is the resort, Tabo Anan Beach and Resort. So let me go ahead and zoom out. Okay, there we go. You can see here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go back down. This way you can get another idea, another view. This is going the opposite direction. But you see there are some electrical tooling that they're using. But I mean, here, let me just show you this. The scaffolding is all just done. It's just wood that they just rebuild. And this is the backyard. We're also kind of figuring out what we want to do with that. But I just love the old school nature of everything that they're doing here. They're very safe as they can be. It's good quality work. And it's just refreshing to see people doing this kind of work. It's worked, back in the 50s and 60s and before, and it still works now. So let me go downstairs here, and we will talk a little bit more. As I had mentioned in my last video, this house will probably be done. It was expected to be done the middle of May, but it's probably going to be now the middle of June. Just sometimes things don't go as planned, and they're just trying to do everything right. And here's the outside. And probably what everyone is talking about, or not talking, is wondering the most about is, what is the cost? Well, I don't know 100% yet. We are just paying for it as we go. And in the next video, which will be when the house is completed, I will probably divulge how much that is. But considering the beach is literally across the street, where we're at, if this house, as simple as it is, even though it's nice, it's simple, in Myrtle Beach, which is, probably with the closest beach to where I was in North Carolina, this, as we know, location for real estate value and desirability, this place would easily probably be $750, just because of the location and because it's new. We're not going to pay 10% of that. I hope not. I mean, if we do, that's fine, but I hope not. I don't think we are. And that's including start to finish. Very fortunate to have this land here and where it's at. And you too can do it. There's of course a little bit of, red tape when it comes to America or foreigners owning property here. There's ways around things. I know I'm going to have a lot of people in the comments saying, that they're experts, and I get it, but there are ways around it. So, there's opportunity here when it comes to the American dollar to the peso, the Filipino peso. The people here are great. They're hard workers, and I feel like I'm living in a paradise. So the next video that I make will be, there's just a bus going by. The next video I make will be when the house is completed. If you have any questions or you have ideas, something that you see you have a question about, shoot me a message in the comment, or you can email me at myph, which is Philippines, myphsimplelife@gmail.com, myphsimplelife@gmail.com, or you can look me up on Facebook. I have a page there with just some funny videos and some reviews of the area. This is actually very close to Tabogan, which is just about 2.5 hours north of Cebu City. You can check me out at Randy's World. Also, I have a Facebook page. It shows me with my arm around the Jollibee character. It looks like a cartoon character for anyone who may not know what that is, but that's just a popular restaurant here, fast food chain. So, one more quick look. Yes, the door is open. It's because it gets it's very humid here. It can be humid, but the heat is different. No, it's not like the dry heat people say about Arizona. It feels different because the ocean is so close and it's not miserable. But anyway, just thought I would show this, let everyone see, and I hope you have a good day. Email me with any questions, leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Next video, part 3, will be when it's completed. But part 1, if you haven't seen it, go back and look at it and you can see the progress. Have a good day.